another review, and this review is about Dragon Ball Superhero. Now, Dragon Ball Superhero wasn't really that bad. Like, I was expecting it to be kind of meh, because the last one I liked was Broly, but I like it, but I hate it at the same time. I love the fact that the graphics are actually kind of game based. It gives it a more pop to it, and it's a nice shout out to all the games and games that mod to put in new forms. Spoiler alert. But now, here's the thing though. I hate the fact that this is going to be the first Dragon Ball Super movie that isn't canon. Now, all the other Dragon Ball Super movies have been canon. Or at least confirmed canon. Now, Superhero is confirmed to non-canon. So, that kind of worries me. Because that also means that Gohan's new form, which I guess is called Beast. I mean, it wasn't officially given a name, but everyone's calling it Gohan Beast. Which, I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, it's nice to see Gohan with a new form. But at the same time, it kind of, which I guess makes sense because it's non-canon, it kind of reminds me of Baby Gohan and Ultra Instinct Mastered. That's what it reminds me of. Like it's a mix between those two. Which I'm sure some diehard fan's gonna say, oh, it's because of his connection to Baby and GT. GT's not canon. Baby doesn't even exist in the Super storyline. So, go fuck off somewhere else, GT's dick sucker. But, like I said, it's not bad looking. I think it's neat. I just don't know how to feel about it. Due to the fact that it does kind of make me think it's a mix between shitty ass GT Baby Gohan and Master Ultra Instinct. That's my complaint about that form. And then there's Orange Piccolo, which is so good to see. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Piccolo. Don't get me. I love Piccolo, but at the same time, I was never really his big fan, even when he was a villain. He's just kind of bland. But it's so good to see Piccolo with an actual form this time. And we get a little shout out back to the original Dragon Ball, where he can go giant. But does that? But again, this isn't canon. So they're saying that Piccolo going giant will never happen in the canon storyline again. Unfortunately, which is sad. That's really sad because I loved giant Piccolo. That's actually one of the reasons why I kind of ended up liking Piccolo, is due to the fact he can go giant. He don't have to worry about that limit on his body. But when Dragon Ball Z came around, it never happened again. And then it just kind of drifted into space. Like, you knew he could do it, but at the same time, you didn't know he could do it. If you get what I mean, for all those that have watched the crappy Kai remakes. But seeing that in this movie was pretty awesome. But unfortunately, it's not canon, so that means we'll never actually see it officially part of the Super storyline, which also means we'll never officially see Orange Piccolo or Gohan Beast officially a part of the main storyline. So that makes me wonder, if they're not going to make this canon, what was the point of making this movie? Like, I get the point was to give Gohan and Piccolo new forms, yes, and to introduce new characters, but these new characters aren't even going to show up in the series when they bring the anime back. So, what's the point? That going back to the point of asking, what's the point of that? And the ones that I'm actually wanting to see is Gamma 2, well, actually Gamma 1, because rest in peace, so another spoiler alert, Gamma 2 is dead, and Dr. Hito, who's actually Dr. Guru's grandson, but he's good. I mean, you don't think he's good at first, but he's actually got a kind heart. And he's good. But, again, we're never going to see them again. They'll just be basically back. They'll probably be mentioned in the series, but they're just going to be back characters now. Never having screen time ever again. And that's sad. That's like seriously sad. You give them this big storyline. You hype them up. Then you just throw them away like they're trash. Like, really? Really, Akira? Really? What the hell is your problem? I know you're busy sucking Goku's dick off, but seriously. Those were some good characters. And you gave Gohan and Piccolo new forms. Like, come on. Make it canon. You had no problem making all the other Super movies canon. Oh, that's because you had Goku's dick in your mouth. That's why. And all the Super fans and drama fans, I'm sorry. I love Akira for what he's done with the series. And all the work he's put in the series. But you can't tell me he ain't sucking Goku's dick. He is literally sucking Goku's metaphorical dick. The only character besides Goku that gets good stories is Vegeta, and that's because Vegeta is more focused in the manga. Now, you can't tell me manga ain't canon, because manga is canon. The only difference is it's a different canon from the anime. Now, once the anime comes back, they're gonna have Goku get all these forms before Vegeta, and then they'll give it to Vegeta. So don't tell me the manga isn't canon, but it is. The only difference is it's more focused around Vegeta, while the anime is more focused around Goku, because Akira's in charge of the anime and he sucks Goku's metaphorical dick. And you can't tell me he doesn't. Anyways, I love you all. Hope you have a wonderful day or night, depending on where you're watching this. Hope you have a wonderful time. Mwah.